everyone, it's Yessenia. Welcome back to my channel, Budget with Books and Makeups. Today, as you can see, I am in front of the camera and I'm gonna be very honest, I am on winter break, so no makeup. Here's a little messy, totally okay. Today is going to be a different kind of video. I've been seeing lots of annual budgets for 2023 over the last couple of weeks, and I really want to try and do one. So I think it's easier for most people to do an annual budget because most people, like when they get promotions and then when they get raises, they start in January, which makes it easier to budget all of your income for the entire year. With teachers, it's different. Our incomes vary. They stay the same, but they vary throughout the year, at the very least in the city of Chicago. So my teacher income, it's so weird. So some months union dues get taken out, other months union dues don't get taken out, and then I get my raise in August. It makes for planning my salary super difficult because I believe from January to June I'm gonna have the same, like my paychecks are gonna be the same. July and August, union dues are not going to be taken out, so I'm going to get more money. And then in August, my pay raise goes into effect. And then I think in September, our union dues start getting taken out again. I honestly have no idea. So planning for just planning my salary like for the entire year, it's quite difficult. I'm giving it a try though. The very least I can do is I can budget for the worst case scenario. So budgeting for the least amount of money that I plan on getting paid and then taking it from there, because there are lots of goals. If you did not see my Let's Chat Financial Goals 2023 video, I'll link it in the description bar down below. There are some goals that I want to achieve this year, and looking at your annual budget definitely helps with achieving those goals. I have lots and lots of goals, and I really want to achieve especially some of the short-term goals. And I'm really excited for 2023 because my iPad debt, which you see on my regular budgets as Apple, it's going to be gone in March. So there's an extra $62.75 that needs to be allocated somewhere else. And then my phone and my Apple Watch are going to be paid for this coming year as well. So that should also knock off an extra $40 to $50 every month once both of them get taken out. And then also once I start achieving some of like my smaller savings goals, I can start taking that extra money and putting it towards extra student loan debt payments. So for 2023, I'm gonna do a picture-in-picture. I currently have my Excel sheet open up on my Mac. Please understand this is not a fancy Excel sheet. I didn't buy a fancy Excel sheet from somewhere or something. I didn't make this fancy. I literally just made an Excel sheet, made tables, and I'm just gonna put my income in here. That's all I'm doing. So let's go ahead, let's start recording. I'm sorry y'all, so I'm currently filming and the light is shining on me. I'm assuming it's to help like see. So if you see me go like this a little bit, because I am so blind, y'all. Like I am so blind. Bright light really does affect my eyesight really badly. So, okay, so here is my little template. It's really nothing special. It really isn't. Like I said, I just created a whole bunch of tables predicting things that I'm just making predictions on where my money is gonna go throughout the year. And I have it separated into 6 different categories, because I have fixed expenses that occur every month, and then I have fixed expenses that don't occur every month, but they occur every year, or they occur quarterly, or whatever. So that's why I have it set up this way. And I do have my mock budget in here. I love this little notebook, planning things out. So let's go ahead, let's get started. Okay, y'all, so my Acero income. This is my teaching income. The Acero, I don't know if you guys have caught on, or if maybe I didn't say it yet, I'm so sorry if I didn't say it. That is a school district that I work for. It is a charter school network. So yeah, that's what Acero means, and it helps me, this definitely helps me differentiate my incomes and where it's coming from. For my Acero income, I predicted, I'm just gonna say the overall. What was the overall? I did not. Okay, so for between January and June, I predict I'm bringing in $24,606.12. July and August, I predict I'm bringing in $8,498.52. And then from September to December, I plan on bringing in $17,937.04. So next year, so please, and this is why, especially for teachers, planning an annual budget is so hard. We work through school years, not calendar years. So calendar year is from January to December. The school year is from August to July. So that is why, things, it just, that's where I got those numbers from. I was literally just making predictions based off what I got paid last year and my differences in the paychecks. This number is not accurate. Actually, I underestimated it. I think I'm gonna get paid a little bit more, but remember, number one rule for budgeting: always, always, always underestimate your income, overestimate your expenses. That way you're always in the green. So my total income, like I said, for Acero, I'm so sorry, that light. Okay, $51,041.69. Right, that's 69? 68 cents. Y'all, this light, it's like making me feel so blind. Okay, so that is what I plan on bringing in for the calendar year for my teaching job. Now, my gym job does actually work on the calendar year, so that's great. It's gonna be easy to budget my income. I plan on bringing in $500 a month from the gym, so that's an easy peasy $6,000. So my income that I plan on bringing in for the calendar year of 2023 is $57,041.68. So these are just budgeted guesses. I will probably make more. I probably will. That actually, for the calendar year, $57,000 is great. And please also understand, this is post-tax. This isn't pre-tax. This is post-tax. I don't like, doing numbers because taxes get taken out anyway. So this is all post-tax income. My monthly fixed expenses. These expenses get charged to either my credit cards or they get taken out of my checking account every single month on the same day, no matter what. So that's why I have it set up this way. So my rent is $1,350 a month. So for the year, that's $16,200. AT&T, I have them out of order, is $80 a month. So I plan on spending $960 next year on the internet. That's just my internet bill. Google is $1.99, so it's $23.88. Google is my Google storage, so that is actually where I store all of my Zumba music. So I can claim this on my taxes as a work expense. Scribd is $13.22, so I plan on spending $158.64 for the whole year. Okay, my phone, I think I just did this for the whole year, but I know for a fact this is definitely going to be a lot lower because my phone bill includes paying off my phone and my Apple Watch. $2,274.28. So please, I think I forgot to label, and this is why this isn't anything fancy. I literally just made tables. This is what I plan on budgeting for the year. So at the end of 2023, so January 6th or January 5th of 2024, I'm gonna look back and see what I actually spent and see where all my money went throughout the year. Insurance. I plan on spending $1,556.28 for the year. I still have full coverage for my car. I know my car is old. Next year it's going to be 8. I plan on keeping the full coverage, y'all. I don't think, maybe when it turns, I don't know. I plan on keeping the full coverage until I feel like I'm ready to drop down to liability, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Zumba. This is a work expense that gets charged to me monthly, and it's $43.94, which means for the year, it's going to be $527.28. I think my Zumba classes alone, they make me well over $200 a month, so that's fine. I'm looking at it this way. Yes, the monthly expense is pretty expensive, but the profit that I get from it is greater. So, and I get to claim this on my taxes too. ComEd, this is the electric bill. So this is a fixed bill that gets charged to me every single month because it's the electric bill, but it does vary every month. So I'm gonna put the worst case scenario, which is $1,200. So I averaged it to around $50 a month, but I know during July, August, and September, that's not gonna be the case. The bill is gonna be over $100. So we'll see. The gas bill is just freaking expensive. I got the average of $90 a month, so I plan on spending $1,080 on the gas bill. Discovery Plus and Paramount Plus are both the same. They're $544 a month, and they're both subscriptions. So both of them are going to be $65.28. Book of the month, the thing, and you guys have heard me say this in my videos before, the thing I really like about book of the month is you can skip months if you don't really like the books that they give you to choose from. So I am budgeting that I will get charged every single month because that's the worst case scenario. But I know there are some months that I'm gonna skip. But like I said, charging, I'm expecting the worst case scenario, which means I'm gonna get charged every month. So book of the month is $1,763, and I plan on spending $211.56. All right, can y'all hold on one second? I did forget something, so let me just add in another row here, insert one row below. I forgot to add the total. Oopsie. All right, so the total that I plan on spending on fixed monthly expenses, seriously, for 2023 is $23,722.32. And I'm just gonna do some quick math. So let me just do some quick math. I wanna see what the percentage is. Divide that by 57,014. That's 42% of my income. Let me actually write that in here. Going towards fixed monthly expenses. I would love to get that down to 30, but you know what? 42% is actually not that bad. Like, I'm gonna come down here. Infrequent fixed expenses. So these expenses come up every year, but they're not monthly. They're either yearly or quarterly. So for example, Costco, I heard they were going to raise their membership rate because they raise it every 5 years. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna budget for $120. That's what it was this year. Les Mills, so those are my certifications for my body attack and my body pump classes. We keep certified by getting the new releases because we're getting the new material, we're able to learn the new material, and that means we're able to teach the new material, which means we're still up to date like on all the new stuff. So this happens quarterly. It comes out every 3 months, so 4 times a year. And I did the calculations, I have 2 of them. So the yearly expense is $279.60, which like I said, that annoys me so much because that's for 2 certifications. And Zumba is 1 certification. Oh, car registration. So this is another one. It happens in May. It's a yearly expense that I have to pay for. I'm budgeting $151.21 because that's what it is every year, right? Is that what I put? I just put $151. I'm going to leave the 20 cents. The city sticker is another thing that I have to pay for. It's for my car and it happens every November. That last year was $120 and I think it was, I rounded up to $121. You know what? I'm just going to do that. Deani and Elijah, those are my niece and nephew. I give them because now they're old enough. They're in their 20s. No. My niece will be 22 next year and my nephew will be 20. Oh my God, he's gonna be 21. I send them money. They live in Texas. They don't live here. So that's why I send them money for their birthdays. I'm budgeting $100, $50 for each of them. Maybe when they turn 25, I'll give them a little more. But for right now, they're just happy with money. Okay, perfect. Oh, and I left an extra space. Let's get the totals. Which is, I also forgot about Peacock. We'll see if I keep Peacock. That's $49.99. We'll see if I keep it. Let's budget that I plan on keeping it just in case, because it's better to budget for the worst case scenario, right? I don't want to like, oh, well, I'm not going to renew it, and then I end up renewing it, and then it, you know, that will probably happen in December because that's when I bought it. I just bought it. Okay, so this total is $821.79. Let's get the percentage for that. So 821.79. Divide that by 57.14.68 equals 1%. So this infrequent fixed expenses is 1% of my total income, annual income. So now we're at 43% for all of my fixed expenses. Okay, variable expenses. So all of these are not necessary. Darn it. Let's undo that. I meant to add a row. Insert row. Variable expenses. So these are all of my variable expenses that happen every month. They do vary occasionally, and then it's definitely going to change. Like December is definitely going to change next year because I had so many unbudgeted expenses. I'm sorry. And I also went over budget in a lot of my categories. So now I know for next year, and this is why like looking at these annual numbers is super important. Groceries, I budget $350 every month, so I plan on spending $4,200 on groceries next year. That's the yearly total. Household, I plan on spending $50 a month, $600. Same for personal, $600. Beauty, I plan, that's $250 a month, so that's $3,000 for the year. Please also understand, beauty is not just for my nails, it's for like my skincare, my hair care. If I don't have any money in my household budget, like that's where my toothpaste and things can come out of. So let's just say this as an example. If I have to go down to bare bones, beauty would still exist, but it would probably be at $50 instead of $250. Cupcake is my baby. She is currently laying on the couch, giving me that side eye like, Mom, come over here and lay down with me. I'm almost done, sweetie. So she gets a budget of $120 a month. So her yearly budget will be $1,440. Eating out is $100 a month, so that's $1,200. Oh, car gas. I have these out of order. Car gas is, the budget is $150 a month, so that's $1,800 a year. And then eating out is $1,200. And then the total for my variable expenses are $10,140. So let's go ahead and let's get the percentage for that. That is 18% of my income. Okay, y'all. Okay. Look. I know. Oh, trust me. I know. So now we're at 42 plus 1 plus 18. 61% of my income is going to fixed expenses and variable expenses. Look, living in the city kind of sucks. Sinking funds. But now I'm looking at it this way. I have 41% of my income left to like invest and do what I got to do with it. Sinking funds. Christmas, I plan on stuffing $1,000 into Christmas for the next calendar year. Car repairs gets $80 a month, so I hope to stuff it with $960. My taxes appointment, why is there an extra row there? Okay, but oh, that's why. All right, my taxes appointment, I plan on putting $250 in there. Cupcake gets $100 a month for her special savings account, so that's $1,200 for the year. My eye exam, I plan on stuffing $840. Yes, I did change that. So my eye appointment is in August, and I'm hoping to have $800 by then, but then I need to, after August, start stuffing it again, so that way I have money for my next year's eye appointment. So that's why I left it at $840. Vacation, I plan on putting $900 in there. I think I have 3 something saved, so that's great. Advisory, I actually need to stuff $400 in there. I'm doing some calculations. I plan on taking them out to dinner at the end of the school year, so in June. So I think I need like $500 to take them out to dinner. I have 100, like close to 200 already. So I need another 4 something. Tattoo, my next tattoo. I'm gonna plan on stuffing 300 in there, probably a little bit more. Medical supprises, I want to stuff 150 in there because I already have $50. Let me add this up because I think I upped one and see, I don't know how to do, I'll do all the fancy like additions and whatnot later. I used to be able to know how to do them, but just for the sake of time, 6,000, perfect. Okay, it was just an extra 100. I plan on stuffing $6,000 into my sinking funds next year. That is 11% of my income. So I want that to be higher. Like, so in 2024, I think I'm gonna make that a goal, especially because a lot of my debts, well, not, I mean, the smaller ones are gonna disappear and I'm gonna have extra money. So for 2024, that's gonna be a goal. I wanna see if I can stuff 15% of my income into my sinking funds. Okay, student loan payments, or debt payments, student loans. That's the only debt I have left. That's the granddaddy of them all, y'all. That's the granddaddy. Okay, I want to pay $10,000. So I actually thought of a new plan. What I've been doing so far is I've been just making $700 payments every month, and I brought it down a lot, but I want to make money off those payments. So I have my Ally bank account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my normal $700 payment into an Ally bucket. I'm going to let it sit there and I'm going to just do this every single month. And then when it comes time to make the payments, I'm just going to take it, transfer it all back into my checking account, make the giant payment. And then my interest rate is at 3.1% now, or I think it's 3.15, something like that. It's over 3%. So as I keep dumping money into my savings, I'm gonna make money, like I'm gonna make interest off that payment. Yeah, I'm gonna see how that works. I think some people are doing that right now, and I'm just like, why am I not doing that? I'll be making money off a debt payment. Woohoo! Okay, $10,000. Divide that by 57, 18%. So 18% of my income next year is going to go to debt payment. Extra savings. So this section is my smaller savings goals. So these were the smaller savings goals that I wanted to achieve next year. So I decided to put it in here because especially the $1,500 emergency savings, that one's gonna hopefully get filled or be accomplished by next month. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm thinking to myself, if I really not spend anything for the month of January, I think I can achieve that. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm planning on putting $1,500 in there. I want to have a $500 checking account buffer. 1 month ahead in my expenses. Oh, that's what I did. That's the money I have left. Okay, so the money that I actually have left for this one is $320, and then the checking account buffer, and then the 1 month ahead is $3,120. So this one I calculated, I added up all of my monthly fixed expenses, and then I added up all of my variable expenses. For the monthly fixed expenses, I did put Les Mills in there because that one is a quarterly expense. So if I need to be 1 month ahead on a month that gets charged to my card, I need to be able to pay for that. So I included that in the monthly fixed expenses as well. So that's where this number came from. The monthly here, right, that number, and then the number here, I just added them together and I got $3,120. So the total for this one, ay Dios mío. Y'all, my computer, that is actually something else I need to start saving for, a new computer. This one is gonna be 7 next year and it is getting really slow and it makes me want to cry. So this total is $3,940, which is 7% of my income. So I will actually be saving a total of of 18% of my income next year, which sucks. All right, after all of that math, after like everything, I actually need to, hold on, y'all. I'll double check. But after everything has been subtracted from my annual income, I'm gonna have $2,179.02 left over. And if I had done this correctly, that should have just automatically populated. All right, let me just double check. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be tech savvy because I'm a teacher, but okay. I will go back in and fix this, but I got $2,390.57. I probably made a mistake somewhere. So that's totally fine. I will go back in and I will double check the numbers. My point is, at the end of everything, I still have over $2,100 left, and I need to figure out where to put that. That is probably going to go to unbudgeted expenses. So in the normal monthly budget, that would be the miscellaneous category. I am going to also write down here goals. Now, since I am budgeting this out, I want to make sure, and I have to be realistic. So I don't my goal number one, I don't want my unbudgeted expenses. Ay, Dios mío, I'm so sorry. I can't. I don't want my unbudgeted expenses to go above $1,000, under $1,000. Because I don't want to look at that and say, oh my gosh, okay, so now I have all this money that I can just spend. I don't want that to happen. So I also don't want like other work expenses. So besides my Google Play, my Google Storage, my Zumba, and my Les Mills charges, outside of that, I don't want any other work expenses to be over $500, right? Because I don't want to, I can't spell today, y'all. And no, that's how you spell under. It would have told me. I can't, y'all. It is 6:30. It's 6:30 on a Wednesday evening here. So I don't want my work expenses to exceed $500 for the next year. I just don't want to get like into the habit of, if I need something for work, I should buy it. I really want to, especially for my Acero job, my teaching job. It's so easy for teachers to get sucked into, I need to buy this, I need to buy this, I need to buy this, I need to buy. You know what, since I actually have 2 jobs to buy for, let me make it $750. I know I can claim like that money on my taxes, but like I don't want to go overboard with it. So unbudgeted expenses should be under $1,000, and then work expenses needs to be under $750. Okay, y'all, there is my annual budget for 2023. I'm really jealous of the people who, like, every January, they know they're getting a raise, they know they're getting a promotion, they don't have to worry about their union dues. But in the teaching world, like, this is what we have to, you know, at the very least, like, for unionized charter districts, this is what we have to go through. Like, certain checks get union dues taken out, other checks don't, and then we get our raises in August, and then it's for the school year, it's not for the calendar year. So budgeting like this is really hard for us, but I'm glad I'm able to do it. I really truly believe I under budgeted my income, and I'm really hoping that I don't severely go over in all of my variable expenses, and I'm really hoping I can save more than 18% of my income. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for watching this long video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it encourages you to create your own annual budget. I know it seems scary. I know it seems very scary to do this because it is a lot. It can be overwhelming to look at your yearly salary and then, you know, try to allocate all that money everywhere. But if you've been budgeting for a few years and you generally have a good idea of where all of your money is going already, I'm not saying this is going to be easy, but it should definitely be easier to accomplish because you have an idea of where everything is going. So like for me, I generally, this is my third year budgeting, and I generally have a great idea of where all of my money is going. So putting it all in an Excel sheet it was fairly easy. I also am gonna start doing quarterly check-ins. So the first quarterly check-in is going to be in April, because January to February, February to March, March to April. So I'm gonna do a quarterly check-in, see what goals I've accomplished, and see what where my money is generally going, and I want to see like what goals still need to be achieved for the rest of the year. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.